And Grav coming out.
Grav comes out and gets eaten by Kenobi, though. That is absolutely massive.
Ian, though, taking out Shinatsu, but it's not gonna matter. Eclipse gets the res on Alta 4, but it's not. It's just not gonna do anything. It's just pure ult charge for the side of Neon's Rebellions.
He does have bomb up. He might just try to throw it on a point here.
That was so close. So unnecessarily close. Ian needs to get up his ult here. Alta 4 pops the mines, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Mr. Wolf and Lightning Cobra get taken down. Alta 4 goes down as well. The bomb doesn't get anything done. That shield from Hat is on point. Ian popping that ult. Barrage, that too. Shinatsu popping hers as well, getting the D-mech. And taking out Ian as well. Eclipse gets that res onto Alt F4, but it's just Lightning Cobra in that block form on that Mei, stalling this point, taking out Kenobi with his little spray. But can they hold it here? Alt F4 taking out Lightning Cobra and the ECTC9.
Just arrived to point here. Both teams are also running that Rein Zarya, but two immediate picks, Ian and Happy Dude taking out Hat and Lightning Cobra. That's gonna be very detrimental. And Alt F4, and it's over. It's over for Neon's Rebellion. They're just gonna have to
Shinatsu is sticking on that pharmacy as well.
Alt F4 already has his shatter up as well. We could be seeing that come out, and it's hit!
Oh my gosh!
The shakes are there! He's shaking all over the place! Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
he's for the extra effect. It just feels like the whole earth is coming down. And oh my goodness, that shatter isn't blocked! Hat gets it off free, and Shinatsu ulting getting 2. Kenobi managed to get Shinatsu just at the end there, but it looks like Neon's Rebellion is up in this fight. Only 3, or no, it looks about even. 4v4, Lightning Cobra manages to pick Kenobi with a headshot on Mei. I just realized Lightning Cobra was on Mei. I didn't see that in the first place. Ian dropping down.
The beat coming out onto Alt F4, but the beat on the other side as well coming out. A grab getting only Eclipse, but he can just fade away out of that. But the freeze onto Alt F4 and Hat just cleans up here. That was a... one more thing to mention is Trashy Sins is now on the Ana rather than the Pharah, so they don't have the pharmacy anymore. Ian getting the ult into the grab, and that just cleaned up in a millisecond.
Shatter. Hat does have his shatter up, so we'll probably see that come out. And there it is. Doesn't manage to get Alt F4 somehow.
But they do end up taking Kenobi off of it, and Alt F4 goes down as he was a little bit in the back line. Mr. Wolf taking out 1 as well, but the Coalescence coming in is a lot of damage onto Trashy Sins there in the back. But split up their team, and they're gonna have to touch here. But I think Kenobi's gonna go down to a flashbang from Shinatsu. A huge shatter from Alt F4.
Getting from Alt F4.
Mr. Wolf gets 1 off of that Deadeye, and a late Blizzard and Grav getting 2. That's huge. If they can take out Alt F4 here, that could be massive. But it's not gonna look like they can do it as Lightning Cobra and Exploding go down real late. Late Coalescence coming out here, and it's up to Hat to touch.
But he's not gonna be able to. He gets stunned right before he can shatter there.
Get anybody off.
Alt F4 going for a cheeky pin. Doesn't manage to find it. And Lightning Cobra goes down. Mr. Wolf just picks him off. That's gonna be really big. Mr. Wolf getting another Trashy Sins is down. They're down to 1 support and 1 DPS. Kenobi just getting his charge up on those bubbles. Ian gets Shinatsu though.
Oh man, the more that Ian works in this backline, the more detrimental it is to kill him, but there's just not enough damage left after both. So it's gotta be
right, man. How do you forget that? Grab comes out, Ian rates out of it, but then it hits his Death Blossom. He manages to get 1, but Lightning Cobra just manages to get 2 with the swap to McCree.
Oh, but Mr. Wolf popping off, Kenobi getting 1 as well. It's just exploding on the point, and he can't survive much longer without any heals, and Fire's gonna have to touch, but he's not gonna be able to.
On this payload here, the dupe comes out already. That is a fairly quick dupe. Shinatsu going for the pin, doesn't quite get it because of the bubble negates it. Two shatters coming out, and it's massive from Hat. Pile driving through. He gets 2 with the pin, and he's just cleaning up. He's cleaning house. That is almost 6 ults up. We're gonna see what's gonna come out here. We'll probably see a shatter in a second here. Grab comes out, it gets 2.
High Noon as well. Mr. Wolf on that high ground. It's not even gonna need to get anybody, but he's...
Ian get with an initial pick, or... Oh my goodness. Yep. Again with the counter shatters. Cat getting a big one this time. Pins Kenobi into the wall, doesn't quite get him, and Alt F4 going for the pin, misses it.
And it's really just him on point here, and yeah, 6 on cart. That's gonna push it real quick to this second point here.
Time.
And here they come. Amateur Professionals going in real deep with Alt F4. High Noon going in, getting Happy Dude. But Alt F4 getting hat. The res is there from Trashy Sins. Alt F4 taking out Shinatsu. Ian ulting the middle of nowhere. And doesn't get anything.
I didn't even see him.
No, he ulted way right on that point.
They do have a Grav Deadeye up here, which they could be trying to get. But the Shatter comes out. It's blocked by the bubble, unfortunately. It's a massive grab.
But the beat is from fire. Ults are still available. Alt F4 has that Shatter, but he gets Flashbang right-click before he can even use it. And Eclipse is the last one on point, getting a whole bunch of bubbles thrown on there. And it's really just Mr. Wolf, and, you know, McCree's not the greatest stall hero in the world.
Definitely be seeing that come out, probably to save his team. Alt F4 is going in, swinging, probably looking to get up his Shatter right away here.
Oh my goodness. And the Coalescence just doing so much there for him, and the speed boost. Man, absolute... just so much damage. It's so...
Hopefully getting some card push in here, but the Shatter comes out and it gets 4!
The beat is there, Shinatsu popping that visor there. It's not going to do a whole lot as beat just came out, but Alt F4 getting a little bit overzealous there, going in a little bit too deep. And just as that beat wears off, people start to get picked from Shinatsu. There's just a lot of damage coming out from her.
There is the Zarya counter of Lightning Cobra though that can do some damage, but Grab comes out and it's massive, and there's the barrage as well. Ian just chopping in the damage behind.
My goodness. That was exquisite execution. Ian. Oh man, that being said, Kenobi is getting absolutely destroyed by exploding. Just so much damage, and he takes out Alt F4. The pin onto Kenobi, the Blizzard coming out. Beat is there, just be too late. High Noon coming in, but it gets canceled for Mr. Wolf, and Ian trying his hardest, but it's not even gonna matter. The beat is out, and he gets taken down. Mr. Wolf and Alt F4 is back, but man, the res is there. Hat is back up, and Alt F4 exploding is gonna do a lot of work to him, and it's it's a Shatter on the card. Happy Dude can't stay it much longer. It's desperation here.
And the grab's there just to hold them all in place, and that is gonna be a dub for Neon's Rebellion
pretty soon. But
bashing heads. That's one way of putting it. Shinatsu going behind, getting some nice pump damage in. Nice pin from Hat onto Mr. Wolf, but Kenobi's there to pick off Hat. He does die for it, unfortunately. And
but the
Shinatsu's just pumping damage into that room. She's got her ult up to 76% already, 80%. My bad. She's pumping in that damage. She's gonna have it probably from this first fight.
And Amateur Professionals are already down. Happy Dude gets a final pick onto Exploding. Stalling just a little bit more. Ian gets back, but, you know, Hat's just swinging that hammer. Shinatsu takes him out. Mr. Wolf swapping onto that Tracer just for a little bit of extra contest here. But it's all...
this. Like we just had fight on second point. Sorry. Barrage comes out. It gets 3. Absolutely massive.
And Eclipse and Alt F4 go down here. Ian as well. And they're just going to get... they just got a team kill. It's going to be Happy Dude and Mr. Wolf's job to touch here, but that's going to be a lot of damage coming up from Lightning Cobra as he is max charge. Grab coming out, getting Alt F4. Bob is in the back doing some work. Ult there from Ian getting nothing done. Gets taken out by Bob, and this is a very quick cap. 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
I'm not certain about the Genji pick, but it does go well with the dive, and here they come diving in. Putting damage into Reinhardt, and Alt F4 manages to get Exploding. That's going to be huge.
There was a huge anti there on a couple of those heroes there, but Alt F4 doing a lot of damage in the back. That is one of your healers gone, but so he gets taken out, and their team's got to catch up. Fire, though, taking a Happy Dude in the back, making his life an absolute misery, but Kenobi getting pinned all the way.
A Grab Dragon coming out of Lightning Cobra and Exploding here soon. That is always nice to see. Mr. Wolf has his Deadeye up. He's pumping in damage to those up top. He misses the flashbang, unfortunately, but he does manage to get this pick on Exploding anyways. He goes down to Fire Riff.
That's Primal Rage doing a lot there from Alt F4, just batting people around. 2 melee kills from Kenobi and Fire Riff. But Ian doing a lot of work. Shatter going absolutely nowhere. Farah does fly, Hat. I don't know if you knew that, but...
Oh, toxic. But a little true. That Shatter literally hit nobody, and Hat got the Mercy Pocket. He's staying alive, but there he goes. Alt F4 cleaning it up on that monkey. Mr. Wolf does have his Deadeye up. I'm gonna be honest, we haven't seen very massive Deadeyes out of Mr. Wolf this time around. Barrage comes out from Ian. It does manage to get Hat. He got that up nice and quick from his last time using it. And they are just pushing on the point. Kenobi going for the absorbing a lot of that damage, getting it out of there. Beat does manage to come out. It doesn't quite get Lightning Cobra in the back, though, and he's going to go down for it. It's just Trashy Sins and Fire Riff on point. Both supports just jumping around at the top, trying to survive. Hat instantly goes down after charging back. So unfortunate to see Kenobi getting booped down onto the low ground. Oh, the prediction rock around the corner onto exploding. Absolutely massive, and this looks like a cap from Amateur Professionals. Damage from Shinatsu's Junkrat. And she's going to have Tyre up here in a second as well. She's already back up to 8.
Man.
She's able to get it up just so quick. This is going to be the push, though, that they're going to need to get. Ian does manage to get a pick on Trashy Sins, but Fire, he dies for it. Kenobi gets one, but Shinatsu's there with the Tyre, getting 2, and that's going to maybe negate the push. 3 of them are still up, however. No picks either way. A Shatter comes out, it gets Happy Dude, he gets frozen, and that's going to be it. That Blizzard absolutely cleaning up the fight. It's just Eclipse on point, and I think he's going to go.
But Ian coming back, getting 1 pick. The beat is out there. Hammond is back on with Lightning Cobra, and Ian is going to do a lot of work there from the skies. No one can really counter him, and a huge Shatter taking out Lightning Cobra. The pin into the wall is going to be enough. Coalescence from Trashy Sins doing a lot of damage to Ian, focusing him down. Very smart move there, but
oh my goodness.
I don't know if Fire can hold this too much longer on that Lucio. Hat is back, exploding is back on the Tracer, and Shinatsu swaps over to that Pharah. Mr. Wolf is gonna have to take him out. Yeah, go ahead, Zay.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was completely lost, but it looks like an Amateur Professionals just barely managed to bring it back and got together on the point. That was awesome. Seconds to push it here, and let's see if they're going to be able to do it. They have almost every ult in the game. Mr. Wolf picks Hat. That's going to be huge, even though it's 1. Ian with 1 on Trashy Sins. This is going great for them so far, but Shinatsu does manage to pick Ian. He goes down. Mr. Wolf gets Fire Rift. That's going to be huge as well. Shinatsu is just doing work on that Pharah, though, picking off both their healers. She does go down, though, and they're 3 kills in the kill feed. Hat charges back in, but he's super weak. I don't think he's going to be able to live for long. Kenobi with that fast pick onto the Diva. Just pumping in the damage, and it looks like this might be a full cap, but Lightning Cobra is coming out on the ball. He Alt F4 misses. Oh my goodness.
Shinatsu with that ult, getting 1, exploding, getting another with that punch onto Ian. That could be huge. That could be just what they're looking for, but Alt F4 taking out 1. A Shatter coming out, getting both those tanks, and that is a lot of damage coming out onto Alt F4, and, you know, Happy Dude can't really heal that much damage. Happy Dude is really the only person left on point, along with Kenobi. Kenobi does not have that ult up yet, so she's going to get demeched, and it's not going to really matter here. And Neon's Rebellions do stabilize, but not until 81%.
When he uses it, like, they're not exactly what I would do in the situation, I don't think, or literally anybody else, but it seems to work out for him somehow sometimes. Like, he seems to be, he killed, what, 3 or 4 people that fight, but Shatter comes out, it only gets Trashy Sins in the back. She does die for it, and Alt F4 swing, blocks the Shatter.
Oh, man.
It's just swinging on point.
But Shinatsu just flying in the sky. Ian can't do much about it, even though he did get that buff. He can't really do a whole lot alone. His name. Cole coming out here from Eclipse. The beat is coming out here from Fire, though. Shinatsu is in the back. She has that the extra health from that beat, so she is going to be able to do a lot of work in the back, taking out Mr. Wolf. They're already capping here, and I mean, Happy Dude is going to be able to stall this out for a little while, but they're going to have to swap onto to some quick heroes here. Huge grab
against 4, but there's nobody there to follow up, unfortunately. Alt F4 coming back with the quick pin. He does get counter pinned and gets the Shatter.
Oh, man, Mr. Wolf getting 2. That Shatter was huge from Alt F4, bringing that shield down from Hat. And Mr. Wolf taking out their whole team there. Trashy Sins is, like, right there.
Literally hiding, and Eclipse has not noticed her yet, which is probably good.
Oh my gosh, she's staring at her.
Oh, she's going for the sucky suck on Eclipse. She throws out a whirlwind. I don't know what she's doing. She's going after Eclipse by herself.
Oh, but it worked. Everyone turned around, and Hat gets 2 with a singular pin. Exploding's...
They just need to tap.
No. They just C9'd.
They C9'd.
They turned around.
Anyways, Alt F4 is here on the Reinhardt as well as Hat on the Reinhardt. They're still sticking with the Rein Zarya, both teams here. Alt F4 is going to have his ult up here in a second. He's probably going to be looking for it. That was a very quick cap out of Neon's Rebellion. Shatter... Oh, I was expecting him to come out there. Ian managed to get 2. He picks off Lightning Cobra on the Zarya and exploding on the Genji.
Oh, Mr. Scoreman.
Hey, Mr.
Why'd you
Scoreman.
forget that, man?
Let's update the score. Shatter comes out. He doesn't manage to get anybody, unfortunately. He's Ulta Force just swinging after.
Oh my gosh, a 4K!
A 4K tire. I didn't even see it coming. 5K.
And she cleans up Alt F4. Beat coming out from Fire if that's going to be infinite heals here. A nice pin onto Eclipse. That boot from Happy Dude is just attempting to save it, but both Moiras go down to both pins from different Reinhardts. Mr. Wolf gets another pick, but he goes down himself, and Happy Dude stalling that point goes down to Shinatsu's concussion blast there. This next fight's gonna be huge. There's gonna be a lot of ults coming out here. Exploding is invisible, so... Oh my gosh. Massive shatter. But Ian getting 1 in the back with that Death Blossom, and another one getting Shinatsu with that headshot. But he goes down a little bit too overzealous there, but a huge grab getting 3 here. But the healing is there from Trashy Sins. Happy Dude stalling this cart just for a little bit longer, but... Ult's coming out from Fire, if only getting 2 in it. And Coalescence as well coming out. That's a lot of healing, and here comes the EMP, getting 4. Everyone is hacked up. Alt F4 getting charged, and Konobi cannot heal as he's hacked. And everyone's dead. Ian is going to have to Wraith in order to get on the point. Hat misses that Shatter, but Happy Dude gets booped off the map, and a minute left. They are still above a minute, so that is left. So they might TP across to that high ground on the other side. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing.
Oh, up onto the statue! Wait, this is massive!
That.
We've never seen this before, and it's working out. It's pushing them off payload. Exploding goes down, and Hat goes down to Ian! What is
my
god! What?
They brought out the strat.
They pulled out the strat when we didn't. When we least expected it. We thought this would happen in the beginning, and
amateur professionals know exactly where Exploding is. As she comes down hacking Alt F4, there's going to be no shield for him, and a huge
shatter comes out. It's massive.
Getting 5 box in chat, please. I swear, chat, if you don't bonk that. Alt F4 goes down, same with, but I mean, Eclipse getting 1 as well. This could be recontestable if Ian gets a couple picks here. Blizzard is used from Shinatsu. Beat is canceled from Happy Dude as he gets taken out mid beat, and Ian goes down to that fair. That could be huge as they only have that Sombra. But here comes the EMP. A Shatter getting 3. That is massive. Kenobi using the backline somehow. The grab is used. Ian getting 1. Eclipse getting another. Ian getting 2 with 1 strike there.
Ian getting another. Oh my goodness, Ian.
Holy crap! Why do you ever swap off the Pharah, man?
Yeah, just. That is actually probably why Neon's Rebellion is getting pushed so hard right now, is because they just don't have the Ian.
Oh my gosh, the 6.
Oh, and the EMP tire! It's massive!
That was a 6-person EMP and a 4K tire.
Right at the end, and I will say it's happened to me so many times as Moira. You pop it in an attempt to save somebody, and they die right before the beat.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness! That's gonna push them all the way back to spawn, taking out most of their team. They're all dead. They're all dead.
Oh, he needs to. Happy Dude trying to touch that point. Gets moved away though, but Eclipse is there with that fade. And they are extremely desperate here. Hat in the backline taking out Alt F4. Fire Riff getting caught in that grab. Kenobi trying to take him down, but gets taken out by Lightning Cobra himself. And this is just desperation here. Alt F4 fighting for their lives here. Hack and Coalescence taking out Eclipse. Ian popping his ult, but Exploding takes him out midway. And Neon's Rebellion taking this map, winning this fight 3-1.